test that goes on for as long as you like, but still can't make any difference. For even though Hammond wins the toss again, even if Australia were to miss every catch, even if Edrich and Hutton were to knock up a million, the match score would still be level and Australia as the holders would keep the Ashes. It's the youngest pair that has ever opened an innings for England, but not the toughest. For at 29, young Edrich misjudges a fizzer from O'Reilly and is out LBW. 29 for 1. So Maurice Leyland joins Hutton, and it's Yorkshire against the might of Australia. And what a partnership. The runs move up like an army on the march. 100, 150, 200. And at 206, Hutton gets his century. At 241, Leyland swings a 4 past mid-off and joins the Centurions too. After that, the weather suddenly remembers it's August. But as the evening sun brings out the long shadows, Hutton and Leyland continue their victory march, an epic that will surely write a new page in Test history. 250, 300, and never a chance. At last, Australia becomes so downhearted, they put on Sydney Barnes to bowl medium right-hand ordinary, maybe just to pass the time. And at the end of the first day, it's 347 for 1. It looks as if Yorkshire will want their Christmas pudding sent out to the wicket. They thought it was the test that didn't matter, but it turns out to be one of the greatest in the history of the game. And its hero is 22-year-old Yorkshireman Len Hutton, who jumps to fame as the man of the cricket hour, maybe of the cricket century. Hour after hour, his bat flashes to resounding snick after snick. Mile after mile, white legs leap across that green turf, until the vast crowd begins to think of records. 200. Fingleton strains a leg muscle and has to retire, but Hutton goes on forever. Hutton gets his 300 and looks like going on to 1,000. Hammond is out for 59. Meanwhile, Uncle George from Hutton's hometown of Pudsey has arrived to see what's going on, for these oval turnstiles aren't so hot. And now the Empire holds its breath. 310, and Uncle George is getting desperate. And the stroke that breaks the record. While the world cheers, Bradman is first to congratulate the youngster who beat Don's own record. The highest individual score in any test match, the longest innings by any batsman in first-class cricket. So they drink his health in lemonade. Uncle George would like to join them, but the law's the law. They're beginning to lay bets on Hutton carrying his bat, but at 364, it's goodbye Hutton. Don Bradman gets so desperate he puts himself on to bowl and breaks his leg. O'Reilly looks laid out, but he's just lazy. So England declared at the record of 903. And in the interval, we are proud to present an interview with England's 22-year-old cricket hero, Hutton of Yorkshire.
8 years ago, I was very fortunate to see Don Bradman get his wonderful score at Leeds, and I little realized that 8 years later I should be in a position to beat it.